6 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera. And so I could stay up hella late watching scary videos. Damn. Fuck. But this is not going as planned. But anyways, I got an energy drink right here. And yeah, hopefully this is scary. So I'm gonna watch a couple of these. And the video is basically just gonna be a compilation of the best ones. Alright.
What is that? Keepin' It Wheel 306 is a channel that shares van life adventures, showing both the freedom and unexpected challenges of living on the road. On August 31st, 2025, she was camping on Crown land near a river in a remote spot where she had already spent 2 nights. The first night had been uneventful, just a single passerby driving past, so she'd settled in, expecting another quiet, ordinary evening. But shortly after midnight on the second night, everything changed.
So it's just after midnight?
Okay. Quick question to everyone, or to some of the people who are going to be watching this. Which one do you think is less safe and scarier? Alright, because we got homes, right? You could up the defense, everything, cameras, like cameras on the front door, Ring doorbell, all of that. But since you're in a moving vehicle, you could just drive out of there if someone's trying to rob you. But if someone tries to rob you at your house, yeah, you can have self-defense and all of that, but you can't really get out of there, you know? So just let me know, which one do you think is safer? Camper van life, or just living in a home? Because I'm honestly curious to hear your guys' reply for that.
I'm in my camper van, and I just had the biggest fright I've had in 4 years of van life. I'd gone to sleep around 11 o'clock, and I hadn't really fallen into deep sleep, and I heard this bang on the front of my vehicle, and then I could feel that my vehicle was being pushed. And
at first, she thought it might be other people, but when she yelled and heard nothing, her suspicion only grew.
People were messing around, or maybe they thought the camper van was abandoned and were trying to break in or do something. But yeah, I heard this bang on my front end, and my van was being pushed. I thought maybe then a bunch of people were just messing around, some teenagers or something, and rocking my van. So I yelled, "What are you doing?" Actually I said, "What the F are you doing?" Just to let them know there was somebody in the van. And then I didn't hear any, voices or anything. Didn't hear any footsteps, which was weird. But immediately, I was jolted awake. And then I didn't hear anything. And then all of a sudden, right at my back window, right up here, I heard something too. It was, swiping my vehicle or something. And I'm obviously freaked out at that moment. I grabbed my keys and I grabbed my cell phone and put the flashlight on and I pulled my window covering down, which was kind of silly, but I pulled the back window covering down to try to look out, but it was pitch black.
The banging continued intermittently, sometimes at the front, sometimes at the back, and the van rocked enough that it was hard to tell exactly what she was dealing with. She beeped her key fob, then started the van remotely, hoping the noise and movement would scare off whoever was causing the disturbance.
I had my phone ready to call 911, and then I jumped then I jumped. Well, I wouldn't say jumped, but I got back into my wheelchair from my bed as quickly as possible. I still didn't have any lights on. And I went to the front of my vehicle I went to the curtain that divides my driver's area from the living area. And I opened it up and I looked out the front of my van and I didn't see any vehicles there. Like, that was the only spot that a vehicle could be there. My eyes adjusted sort of to the darkness and I looked outside. I didn't see anybody around. So,
After a few tense minutes, the sound stopped, leaving only the quiet of the night. By morning, the daylight finally revealed what had been lurking outside.
it was so weird because, like, I didn't hear voices or anything. I thought for sure if there were multiple people out there, they'd be talking or I'd hear footsteps and whatnot. And there was, like, a scuffle, too. Like, it felt very clumsy, the banging. And it's absolutely pitch black out. And I'm guessing it was a bear by the evidence left that I found this morning.
A bear?
Just right here. And you can see, like, a dirt paw.
Damn.
Right on my window there. I'm trying to look on the actual dirt. I imagine once I go out there, I'm going to see more evidence, but that was not there yesterday. Definitely not. So there's some more paw prints here on this window. On that window, it's hard to see, but then also my mirror got pushed in. And the scuffle this bear had with my vehicle, but I am very curious to get outside.
It was clear a bear had been snooping around the van, likely drawn in by the lingering smell of the slow-cooked meal she'd made the day before. What she'd taken for an intruder was nothing more than a bear searching for an easy snack. She documented the damage, inspected the van, and started planning new precautions, a motion sensor and a dash cam to make future nights safer. The experience was a reminder that even a peaceful night by a river near farmland can turn tense in a matter of minutes. Wandering Jeepsy is a channel that shares solo camping adventures, showing both the beauty of the outdoors and the unexpected risks that can come with remote spots. On December 15th, 2024, she had set up at a free campsite in southern Utah on Bureau of Land Management property. The area was quiet, surrounded by rocks.
Sorry, I'm gonna find a different video because it's just not. That's scary, you know? I want to be terrified. Terrified. Let's see.
The following video was recorded by a lady.
All right.
The following.
Okay, this is Scary Ghost Videos. They'll Make Your Heart Stop by Hunter.
Was recorded by a lady and her friend Josh, who decided to experiment with a Ouija board and film the entire session. At first, nothing unusual happens as their fingers rest lightly on the planchette, asking questions into the quiet room, waiting for any kind of response. For nearly 20 minutes, everything seems still until this happens. Watch.
Blow out a candle if you're here.
Ooh. No. Come on. Please, no, please.
Right then.
Lol.
Maybe he's not here. Oh, we're assuming it's gender. Are you male or female?
Yeah. Are you male or female?
Yeah, come on, man. I thought we were in 2026 misgendering. Come on, guys. Yeah. Bro, I swear, if something shows up in like this hallway back here, bro, I'll shit myself.
Are you both?
Are you a male? What's that?
It's probably just a house creaking.
Oh my god, how did I know? How? Bro, oh my god, I got chicken skin. Okay, this is gonna be a good video. This is gonna, I gotta already, like, bro. Let's give this. Ah.
No. Oh my god. No.
No,
No,
right, close
no.
that door. Close
Oh my
that
god.
door.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Close that door.
Nah.
No.
I'm gone. No. I'm
Without
No. It's not helping that I'm watching this in the pitch dark of my room, bro. It is not helping at all. Ah. Alright.
warning, a door behind them slowly opens on its own. She quickly gets up, clearly shaken, and walks over to close it. But another door suddenly slams shut with force, louder, sharper, and impossible to ignore. Ouija boards have long been associated with attempts to contact spirits. Many believe they don't just allow communication, they act as invitations. Invitations for something unseen to step closer, to listen, and sometimes to follow. What makes situations like this especially concerning is one rule that experienced users always warn about. Never remove your fingers from the planchette without properly ending the session by saying goodbye. According to paranormal belief,
I didn't even realize that they didn't even say goodbye before taking their hands off. Bro, so there's like, if I didn't even realize it while watching this, imagine being in their place. You would like, oh, that's...
saying goodbye isn't symbolic. It's a way of closing whatever was opened. Without it, the connection is believed to remain active, leaving whatever answered free to linger. And in this video, viewers noticed something disturbing. When the door first opened, both friends instinctively pulled their hands away from the board. There was no clear goodbye, no closure, just fear and distance. She later explained that after the recording ended, they did say goodbye and threw the board away, hoping that would end everything. But many believe once something responds,
Bro, you need to burn the board and spray holy water all over that room, bro. I'm not, like, a religious person by any means, but, like, bro, spray holy water everywhere. Everywhere.
simply throwing the board away doesn't undo the invitation, because sometimes the board isn't what brings it in. It's the moment you asked it to come.
Number 7.
In this next clip, two friends decide to explore the basement of Danvers State Hospital. They enter through the rear loading garage and slowly make their way down the long, dimly lit corridor toward the front of the building before turning back. The place is quiet, too quiet, the kind of silence that feels heavy rather than empty. But while they were walking, something else may have been down there with them, and although their eyes didn't catch it in the moment, the camera did. Watch.
I don't want to even look at it, bro. I don't even want to. Is he by himself? No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Run. Run out of there immediately. Please. Look at that. Look at that, bro.
If you look closely, you can see what appears to be a figure walking past. Now, some viewers believe it could be a homeless person who simply didn't want to be noticed. But then there's the location. Danvers State Hospital has a long and unsettling history. Originally opened in the late 1800s as a psychiatric facility, it's been surrounded by rumors for decades, stories of harsh treatments, overcrowding, and patients who never left. Explorers have claimed to hear disembodied footsteps in empty corridors, whispers in the basement, and shadow figures moving between doorways long after the hospital shut down. So was this a person moving quietly in the dark? Or could it be something tied to the building's past, still walking the halls it once knew? I'll let you decide.
Number 6.
Now in this next video, a woman who enjoys collecting haunted dolls captures some...
Okay. I knew we were gonna come across one of these videos where a person loves collecting haunted dolls, right? Like Ed and Lorraine, they collected haunted objects, right? Because they thought it was cool and safer with them, right? But they have hella knowledge about this stuff. Don't collect haunted dolls if you don't know how to protect yourself from it. Please. You're gonna get yourself and everyone else hurt with you. Gosh.
Something unbelievable. Watch this.
Alright. That just feels off to me. Does anyone else, or like anyone seeing this coming, I don't know, see that as off, right? Obviously it has no batteries in it, right? It just feels off.
At first glance, you must have assumed the obvious: faulty wiring, hidden batteries, or some kind of built-in mechanism. But after looking closely and seeing that there are no batteries inside, you start to wonder. Collectors who specialize in haunted objects often believe certain items can act as vessels. Dolls, in particular, are thought to be ideal because of their human-like form. They have faces, eyes, and bodies, something that, according to paranormal belief, makes it easier for a spirit to attach, observe, and even express itself. Some collectors say they have experienced dolls changing position, making sounds, or even appearing in different rooms without explanation. But this is exactly why so many people can't stand them. There's something deeply unsettling about an object that looks human but isn't alive. Something...
What's that? Okay. What's that one... Sorry for pausing a lot, but what's that one name where someone's face just doesn't look right? I think that's like the same thing as we experience with dolls. That's just my theory.
that can sit silently for years and then suddenly move when no one touches it. It creates the feeling that it isn't just an object anymore, but something aware, something present. And moments like this only deepen that fear. Because if there are no batteries, then what exactly made it move? Until more updates are shared, this remains unsolved. The following video comes from a man who, for weeks, kept waking up to find his kitchen in complete disarray. Cabinets left slightly open, utensils on the floor, and containers knocked over. At first, he blamed rats. It was the only explanation that made sense, especially living in an area where rodents weren't uncommon. But something about it didn't sit right with him. Some of the objects being moved were heavy, solid containers, and things that would require real force to push off the counter. Still, he tried everything: traps, repellents, sealing entry points. And yet, every morning, the mess kept coming back. Eventually, he decided to install a camera in his kitchen, hoping to finally catch whatever was responsible. And what he captured left him shaken. Watch this.
No manches. Okay. I swear, I thought that was a head that was coming out of the sink. I don't know why. I just thought that. Why am I watching this so late, bro? I won't be able to sleep right tonight. Alright. Okay. Why do I keep seeing stuff move, or like the shadows moving over here? You know? Is it because the objects are moving, so it's trying to like focus, and that's what's causing this? Because look. Look, see? Or is there someone like pulling a string, and that's like their shadow? No, because it falls this way. So how can... Bro, alright.
The movement doesn't look like the items were unstable. To move, not missions that are only seen briefly, poltergeists are often associated with repeated disturbances, objects being pushed, thrown, or displaced without warning. And the kitchen, being a central and active part of any home, often becomes a focal point. What makes this more unsettling is the pattern. This wasn't a one-time incident. It happened repeatedly, night after night. Almost like whatever was there had grown comfortable, confident enough to act openly. He fears this is only the beginning, so we can only hope he gets all the help he needs.
Number 4.
Unlike the man in the previous clip, who is still searching for answers, this man says he already knows what he's dealing with. For months now, he's been living with what he believes is the spirit of a child. It started with light footsteps running across the hallway when no one else was home, toys he didn't own appearing in different places, and soft giggling late at night, the kind that stops the moment he tries to follow it. Sometimes, He even hears laughter echoing from empty rooms. Playful, but wrong. He's done everything he could think of. He's cleansed the house, he's performed last rites to make whatever is there move on peacefully, but nothing has worked. And now, the activity has started to escalate. Watch this.
Okay, I got chills from that, but here's something, right? That could just be like audio added to it. Cause look, let me go back a little.
Has started to escalate. Watch this.
See how it kind of remains the same, and then suddenly starts getting more louder, even though he's gotten closer to it. Voice crack, holy. So I think it might be just clever editing here. Maybe. I should just watch the rest of the clip. Oh my god. Oh my god. No manches. Oh. 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 Okay, after this, I'm done. I cannot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright.
First, the kitchen cabinet. Then you can hear something giggle. And then comes the moment that truly terrifies him. For a split second, something that looks like a small hand appears. And there's no way...
Giggles, bro. This is why I hate kids. Bro. Oh my god. Like, the laughter is just... That chilled me to my fucking soul, bro.
Anyone could fit into that cabinet. Many believe that childlike spirits can be deceptive, and they don't always present themselves as harmless. The laughter, the runny, the playful noises, it creates the illusion of something harmless, until it isn't. So what do you think? Is he really being haunted by something childlike? Or is there some logical explanation?
Cause that's like a real reaction, cause look at that.
Really being haunted by something childlike? Or is there some logical explanation we're missing? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one.
Okay. That's it for now.